Karibu sana. My name is Senator Hamida Kibwana, member of this committee.
Oh, and Eddie.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, Committee. Good morning, Governor, together with your team. Senator Eddie Gisheru Okech is my name, and a member of this committee as well as the Vice Chair of the committee.
Okay. So I think we have the document on education on your table. We can proceed. So, Auditor, you may start by giving us a presentation or the brief on the report, and then you proceed to the queries as discussed in the pre-meeting.
Thank you, Chair. Report of the Auditor General on Nandi County Education Fund for the year ended 30th June 2024. It was a qualified opinion, and the number of issues raised were 12. And the Chair, there are a number of accounting issues here because the financial statements were not prepared, were not agreeing with the respective support schedules. And this to do with the presentation and disclosure of the financial statements. There were misstatements of bank charges amounts. There are misstatements in cash books. And the Chair, of course, there were certain non-financial issues like budget control and performance. And of course, finally, weaknesses in IT, control, internal control environments, in information technology. So these issues, Chair, may be this to do with the accountants who needs to inform the committee on what happened on these areas. And then finally, Chair, I could like us to discuss around five issues. One is to do with unsupported use of goods and services. And then we check on unsupported committee sitting allowances and confirmed parcel disbursements. Number 4, we check on excessive expenditure on administrative expenses. And then finally, Chair, we discuss on failure to publish the list of beneficiaries.
You indicated the accounting issues to be, just narrate them, the presentation and disclosure of financial statement.
Yes. The next was number 4 on misstatements of bank charges amounts. Then there is misstatements in cash books, that's paragraph number 6. And of course, budget control and performance is just a budget analysis, which we need a general explanation. And then unresolved prior year audit matters, these are just issues we raise because issues have not been addressed in this committee. So once they are addressed, this paragraph is cleared. And then there's an internal control issue to do with weaknesses of information technology, internal control environments.
That's not really a accounting issue. That's a very separate issue. What about the failure to deduct income tax from sitting allowance?
Chair, that's accounting. That's an accounting issue, and we are included is for discussion.
Okay. So I think, honorable members, we discussed in our pre-meeting on these issues, and we said that we will start with those ones. But Auditor, you needed to indicate to the committee that on those issues, was there any loss of funds? Starting with the first issue, presentation and disclosure of financial statements.
Chair, on all of these issues, there were no loss of funds. We didn't see any.
Okay, so I think we can start from that. Maybe you can check for us on the financial statements that were submitted to you, which accountant signed them.
Chair, the fund accountant is by the name Kevin Kipkoech, is PAC member number 23469.
Is Kevin here? Or is outside? Okay, let him come. Meanwhile, you can check the status.
Chair, maybe as we wait for Kevin, with your indulgence,
Yes.
I think OAG, you need to be honest before this committee. I have taken the trouble, Chair, to request for the email management responses from the client. And I've read responses that are here. There is a huge difference clarity because in the email address that was sent to the committee, the management responses and what is before the members are totally different, Chair. So I don't know, we are flying blind or what is happening with OAG, because what the client did is that they just changed the headline, because the headline says this one that we have stamped 1st July, and you have been with us for the longest time. But when you look at the soft copy, for example, Chair, as he comes in, when you look at management responses, that is here, it says the error arose during the final compilation and printing of financial statements. That is 1.0 of the financial. The omission is highly regrettable and will not occur again. The financial statements here attached. But on the soft response that the client submitted, the management response says, management acknowledges the audit observation that the financial statements submitted for audit were not page numbered in accordance with the requirements of public sector accounting boards. The error was inadvertent and arose during the final compilation and printing of the financial statement. Management regrets the oversights and take full responsibility. Revised report attached in Appendix 1. To address the issue, the management has taken the following corrective measures. This is in the document that was submitted to the committee via email, but when you come here, it has been omitted, maybe, in my own opinion, to mislead the committee. So the client should take up, either he owns what is sent to the Senate, which was within the timeline, or he owns what he has presented today. Because in my own opinion, the committee will not take the correct picture. And that is why I'm taking to task the OAG. Which among these reports did you see? Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Chair. As I indicated that I got a soft copy, which I have not checked because this is the first one, and in our pre-engagements, I clearly outlined that we'll discuss what we got earlier, and what I have is the very first one, the hard copy, which we are going to discuss, which says that the error was inadvertent and arose during the final compilation and printing of the financial statements. So that's the one I have, Chair. The soft copy,
yes.
I have it, but I've not gone through it because I got it after this one. So we are using the
Chair,
first one.
it means the soft copy was submitted within timeline, but this copy has been submitted today with an intention to mislead the committee by the client. It is as simple by that. Because what we have here is not what was submitted to the committee via email. So OAG and through the chair, which management responses are we considering? Is it the soft copy or the hard copy? And if this hard copy, this is the one you want us to rely, or the one that was taken to the Senate within the timeline that has been provided by the standing orders?
Chair, thank you, Chair. I'm not aware of which one was really sent to the Senate, to the committee, but what I have is the one Honorable Senator has just discussed about, the one which is talking about an error. So the soft copy, I got it, I think yesterday, so I've not checked it. So I'm checking on the Harrier one, which we have here. But the Chair, initially I was trying that in case management have any additional information to make, probably based on the soft copy they did, I request that you just allow them at least the paper and we get to hear the facts whether we can pick. Thank you.
Chair, to be fair to OAG, you know you are the prosecutor, so you cannot choose and pick what will be taken to the committee. Because, Chair, if you look at the soft copy, and I hope your secretariat has shown you, there is so much information that has been added in the soft copy outside the original copy that has been presented today. So, Chair, I needed guidance. Do we consider, or the client can tell us, we consider the written hard copy that is before us or the soft copy, so that when we are progressing, we know which leg to stand on. And I need your ruling, because, Chair, I can imagine other entities will appear before you. They'll send you soft copy, then the day of appearance, they come with hard copy, which is materially different from what is before the committee. That is the ruling I really need you, Chair, so that we can make progress. I thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Maybe Auditor, at the beginning of the meeting, the Chair asked you whether you are ready for us to